Greg Hendry went live for the first time in 49 days Saturday night with a SeanPaul Long Island Audits Reyes-inspired reading of the government's opposition to his ongoing appeal, in which he proclaimed himself totally innocent of the charges he had already served time for. Hendry was convicted last year of stalking and harassment charges late last year in Vermilion County, Indiana. After a brief trial, a jury of his peers convicted him of the crimes, and he was released from jail in July and was scheduled to be held in both Greene County and Sullivan County, Indiana, for outstanding charges. Jose Chili de Castro's attempts at a GoFundMe to help Hendry make bond for either sets of charges went nowhere, taking in $285 out of a $15,000 goal. Hendry, despite being featured on De Castro's channel, which has nearly 700,000 subscribers, eventually had to seek bond reductions and friends and family to pay for his freedom. Hendry also ended up financing his appeal of his Vermilion County charges on his own, after De Castro's attempts to help promote Hendry's own GoFundMe campaigns went nowhere. Once free, Hendry made a single statement thanking his friends and family for their support, before going into a self-imposed exile for what he says has been 49 days, as he's been struggling to readjust to life outside of the prison system. Apparently inspired by SeanPaul Reyes, Hendry sat down on camera to address his appeal. He said the appeal properly states that he is not responsible for what his fans do on his behalf. He admitted sharing the contact information that led to the harassment of his victims, but denied telling anyone to contact or harass anyone. He stuck to his claim that the contact information was simply for the benefit of his fans who wanted to redress their government. Doubling down, Hendry explained that the harassing phone calls came from 40 different states, and that he simply did not have the ability to coordinate attacks on such a wide scale. In a controversial move, Hendry took time to acknowledge the death of Clinton, Indiana Mayor Jack Guilfoyle, who died in May. Hendry accused Guilfoyle of spearheading the campaign to have him convicted in Vermilion County. Sharing a fond memory of Guilfoyle, he said that he remembered Guilfoyle giving him the stink eye after he winked at the mayor in open court. No current hearings are set for Hendry's appeal. Both sides briefed the court in late July, and the case is currently listed as under advisement. Hendry is currently set for a trial in Sullivan County, Indiana, on charges of felony intimidation, misdemeanor disorderly conduct, and refusing to leave the scene of an emergency incident area. His trial is scheduled to begin on November 18, 2025. The YouTuber is also awaiting trial for 2 sets of charges, tried as one, in Greene County, Indiana. One set of charges stems from an incident on March 10, 2024, where he was charged with resisting law enforcement and unlawful encroachment of an investigation. The second set of charges stems from an incident on March 12, 2024, where Hendry is alleged to have made a false complaint against a law enforcement office. The combined trial is set to begin on December 2, 2025.